Right, live. Looks like we are live. What is up, everyone? Today we are gonna have a cool stream. We got a lot of good stuff lined up for this stream. So yeah, we got the Donald Trump Joe Rogan podcast. Yeah, we're totally gonna watch this. Just kidding. We are way too cool for that, bro. We are way too cool for this kind of stuff. Not that I don't support him. Not what I'm saying. I'm just saying my live stream, I'm a little too cool for this boomer stuff, okay? I'm a little too cool for that. So, anyways, first video. We got adult Bobby Hill design revealed. So this should be very interesting.
We have officially gotten a glimpse at our first character design from the King of the Hill reboot/sequel series, and it is none other than Bobby Hill himself. Voice actress Grey DeLisle shared this photo of a portrait of Bobby as a chef, seemingly from a cast and crew event for the upcoming revival. There's also a pretty long chef's bio for Bobby, and sort of a strange look at what seems to be an old...
He's a chef? Who's that? Is that Kamala? That look like Kamala.
older version of Nancy Gribble. On top of this, the fact that Grey DeLisle has seemingly been cast in the revival herself is also news, so there is plenty to speculate about. Let's just dive into it.
Yep.
Okay, so as you may know, I previously made a video about adult Bobby Hill after Pamela Adlin's comments about the upcoming reboot, which confirmed that Bobby would be 21 years old and that he'd be a fusion chef working in Dallas. I sort of thought that at this young age, it would be unlikely that Bobby was already a full-on chef of a restaurant, but it looks like this...
Yeah, that's definitely not what I was expecting. I was expecting more like something like Bobby being like a neat, you know? Just kind of still living with his parents, just like, you know, watching VTubers and doing all the degenerate stuff that people his age are doing, you know. Bobby, who are these VTubers you keep telling me about? What is this? What is this world you're living in? And what?
It's okay, Dad. It's therapeutic for me. I don't have a chance with any girls anyways, so why is it such a big deal to you, Dad? This is your fault, Dad.
is confirmation that he is in fact the main chef at this restaurant. It might even be his restaurant. This framed portrait of Bobby is basically emulating an about the chef bio you might find in a nicer restaurant, and though it's filled with a lot of references to stuff from the original run, it's also got some pretty great morsels of info for us to speculate about, including reasons why Hank might not approve of Bobby's chosen career path. So let's dive into it. I'm really...
Bro, are you kidding me, Hank? You should be happy that your son even has a job, bro. Like, you have no idea how bad it is these days. Be grateful, Hank.
excited to talk about this. About the chef. Chef Bobby Hill has loved food his whole life. From weeknights around the dinner table eating his mom's spaghetti and meatballs, to overindulging in lutefisk at church potlucks, to celebrations with family and friends at Luli's cafeteria. Food and the people it's enjoyed with are the foundation for his best memories. So this is all of those aforementioned original series reference points, the first being from the episode Peggy's Fanfare. It's actually really funny to me that Bobby would want his mom's spaghetti and meatballs to be mentioned in his bio.
Well, spaghetti is a lot like spaghetti.
I would actually not be shocked if this was something that Peggy heavily influenced in Bobby including in the bio. They also referenced the episode Revenge of the Lutefisk, where Bobby ate all of Reverend Stroop's dish that she brought for the church congregation, which then led to the church being burned down in a big roundabout way. And then there's also just a general reference to Luli's cafeteria, a common location seen in a handful of episodes of King of the Hill.
All right, I can tell this is just going to be this guy speculating from here on. He gave us the info. He He clickbaited me. He got me the tiny little tidbit that they've released, and now he's just gonna go on a rant of all his speculations. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it.
Oh yeah!
Courage the Cowardly Dog meets Salad Fingers. Let's go.
Oh, Courage, I love you so much. Woof, woof.
Get out of it, you fucking dog! Get out, you fucking dog!
Oh, who could that be at the door? Hello, hello. Good evening there, young lady. May I enter your domicile to discuss a business
Is that an NG Tank in the background? Newgrounds reference? That's crazy, bro.
proposition? Yes, big business. Yeah.
Ooh, Muriel? I don't know about this guy, man. Dude smells like rotten dick. Ooh, big business. Well, I don't see why not, laddie. Come on in. Are you serious? Are you for real? You gonna let meth mites in? You gonna let old gangrene in here? No way. The dude's probably got bed bugs crawling around in his foreskin. We're not letting this guy in.
Would you like to see a magic trick, little puppy?
Yeah, okay.
I love rusty spoons.
Ooh.
Bruh. That's too far for me. I was gonna say earlier, I like the little detail there. That's kind of funny.
You think I care about this shit? Ask me if I care about this shit, cause I don't give a shit.
He's like the angry grandpa. The OG boomer. What is this?
Oh, what am I gonna do? That guy's gonna kill Muriel and Eustace for sure.
He's gonna kill Muriel. I don't think you have that much reason to be worried, bro. Salad Fingers is pretty harmless, from what I know. He's just kind of, if anything, he's a threat to himself. If anything.
Hey.
Then again, he did throw that kid in that oven in that one episode. So, yeah, you never know. Maybe that's what he's doing right now. He's cooking up
Yo.
Muriel.
What?
Go on, be a good lad and scram.
Jesus Christ! Your business venture was creating
I don't like that. I don't like taking the Lord's name in vain, bro. Really? Unnecessary.
a Jenkum lab in our house?
Yes, I love having fermented shit.
I'm just like straight up not gonna let you do that, eh?
Okay.
Oh, that's my courage. You did it. You saved us, laddie.
Get out of here, you fucking dog. Yeah, fucking good.
Well, you know what they say, Muriel. Every dog has its day.
Nah, they broke character way too many times. Courage would never have the guts to do something like that. That is... I don't know what this is, but I like the aesthetic, so I clicked on it.
And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. And you may find yourself in another part of the world. And you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile. And you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. And you may ask yourself, how do I work this? And you may ask yourself, where is that large automobile? And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful house.
kind of creepy. Those lyrics are kind of creeping me out. I don't get it, bro. This is too advanced for me, apparently. The humor is too advanced. Oh, gosh, how do I get this mic out of my... It keeps casting a shadow, and I don't like it. Come on. Where do I put this thing? Let's try that. Yeah, I don't know about that decoration back there. It's just, it's not, whatever, bro. It doesn't matter. Okay. Let's get on with this. Okay. Wallace and Gromit. Vengeance most foul.
Vengeance most foul, Gromit.
We're getting reports of a crime wave
Oh
across...
no, Netflix. Netflix got a hold of the Wallace and Gromit series. I don't like that. Netflix is known to ruin things. So, that kind of concerns me.
across the region.
I'm live outside the West Wallaby Street house of the evil
Already don't like it.
inventor, Mr. Wallace.
Evil? I'm innocent.
Bro, turn this down. Why can't I turn it down? Goodness sakes. Okay.
Who could possibly be behind all this?
It's the Penguin. Questionable. That's all I gotta say about that. Questionable. Very questionable. But hey, it is authentic stop motion claymation. Can tell. Man, how do I get hired at somewhere like this? You guys need to hire me. I can clay animate for you guys. I need a job like that. Just doing claymation all day, bro. I need that. Oh my gosh. Oh no, dude. This is sad. This just made me sad. What is this art style, bro? You kidding me? That is not. Okay. Jimmy Neutron. That was a funny video, actually. Don't mind the plane. Bro, you can't beat this animation.
Whoa, check it out. Neutron has the moves.
Look at this.
Well, how about next time you get a board that can handle the Neutron style? Later, nigga.
That wasn't me. That was the video. Okay. Skeeter has had enough.
Big McThankies from McSpanky.
Bro, this is classic.
Hey, dude, you missed a spot.
I got it. Just a little sodium chloride.
Actually, dude, it's salt.
That's what I said. Sodium chloride.
You know, Jimmy, while I can't say that you've never been responsible for helping out the town, you've also created or influenced the vast majority of major threats in the first place. The Yokians only came to Retroville because of your signal.
Wait, I haven't seen this one. This isn't the OG. I want to watch the OG. Skeeter. had enough of Jimmy's BS. I think it's this one.
A double McSpank.
The buttons with pictures of food.
Raised the prices and did the
We need to have all purchases.
Nah, dude. People have made so many reiterations of it. It's like not. Maybe this is it. I think
Big
this is
McThankies from McSpankies. Hey, dude, you missed a spot.
I got it. Just a little sodium chloride.
Actually, dude, it's salt.
That's what I said. Sodium chloride.
Dude, that would be salt. If you don't know what salt is,
Wait, that's
maybe
just the
Moff Duty-
original. This is it. This is it.
Just a little
I love
sodium
this one.
chloride.
I love
Actually,
this one.
dude, it's salt.
That's what I said.
No, dude, you said sodium chloride. Yes, it's the same as salt, but you could have just said salt instead. Everyone in this town knows you're a boy genius, dude. You don't need to say overly large words to sound more intelligent. The fact of the matter is that nobody cares how smart you are. If anything, calling simplistic objects by their scientific name ironically makes you seem less intelligent and more pompous. I know you're smart enough to be better than this.
It's too good. It's too good, dude. Oh my gosh, that's too good. But anyways, what is this? Really, bro? Really? This is like for babies, bro. This is way too soft. Like, where's that edge, you know, that comes from that kind of gritty old 3D animation style, like the VeggieTales kind of it's where it's like slightly on the creepy uncanny side, but it's still like cool. Like, you need that was such a good style, dude. The old VeggieTales, the old Jimmy Neutrons, like that just kind of, there's just something about it. It's nostalgic. Maybe it's just the nostalgia, but I like it. I think we need to bring it back, because this is turning the next generation into a bunch of wussies, okay? They think this is what life is like. They think it's just all sunshine and rainbows and peaches, when really, real life is like, it's like this, dude. No, not that. It's like this. This is real life, dude.
Stop talking!
This is what real life looks like right here.
Because of the high
You may not like it. It may not be as cute as your fun little fantasy world, but this is real life, bro. This is what we need.
We on this show
Toughen them kids up with these creepy 3D animation styles.
disastrous outcome of the previous silly song, management has decided to review compositions from...
Oh yeah? Well then how am I supposed to get out of this bear trap?
This is a love song.
Mr. Lunt.
He said to her, I'd like a cheeseburger, and I might like a milkshake as well. She said to him, I can't give you either, and he said, isn't this
Burger bad.
She
said yes it is, but we're closed now. And we think we can do tomorrow, I think. Said I am extremely hungry, but I guess I can wait until then. You are his cheeseburger, his yummy cheeseburger. He'll wait for you, yeah, he'll wait for you. Oh, you are his cheeseburger, his yummy cheeseburger. He'll wait for you. Oh, he will wait for you. This is a beautiful love song about well, actually, wait, Wait a second.
How could he resist such an offer?
How could he resist?
He really needed something too much.
Wait.
Cheeseburger, please do not get angry. He'll eat and be back here for lunch.
What? Is this song about cheating? What? What?
It's precious cheeseburger. Be back for you. He'll be back for you.
Bro.
So long, cheeseburger. Oh, lovely cheeseburger. Be back for you. Oh, he'll be back for you.
He'll be back for you. But he needs to have that one night stand with that bacon and eggs. Dude, that's wild. That is just wild. This part goes hard though. Yeah, made up for you. That goes hard.
You are his
Cheeseburger. Dude, that song goes hard. I'm telling you, the guys who made the old VeggieTales, let me back this up a little. The guys who made the old VeggieTales were like, they were onto something. Or they were on something. One of the two. But they had some good musical intuition, dude. They really did. Like, that's not even a joke. Like, they made some bangers. Like, Say Boo, bro. I Love My Lips. Bro, those were, I mean, they were geniuses. They really were musical geniuses. And it was all from God, you know? God was giving them the gift of incredible music making abilities. And it's kind of awesome. It really is. Anyways, yeah, that was a bit of a rant. That was a bit of a tangent, but let's get back to this.
Hit it, Carl! Tom has 3 pieces of bubble gum. If he trades all his gum to Ida for 2 raisins per piece, how many raisins will Tom have?
What sort of idiot would trade bubblegum for raisins?
That's not the point.
What is he, some kind of health nut? If you ask me,
Dude,
Tom.
okay. Something is so wrong about this expressiveness right here.
What is he, some kind of health nut?
What was that? Like something just doesn't line up there. Like I feel like the animator who was animating this, like they weren't thinking straight. Cause like why would he do like that's such a like cheesy
Some kind of health nut?
motion, and it doesn't fit what he's saying. Like there's a disconnect there. Man, animators these days, dude, they just don't know how to do it.
Me, Tom needs counseling. And what kind of name is Ida? What's it short for? Ida preferred a different name? She.
It's so cringe, dude. It's so cringe. Ugh. And of course, that's all they did. 22 seconds. Y'all are lazy. No, I'm lazy too, but still. It's hard, you know? Authentic, good animation is hard stuff. It's hard to pull off. But the end result is worth it, okay? It's well worth it. Like, at least we get to actually live in a time, like, I'm happy I got to live in a time where, when I was a kid, when animators actually cared about what they were doing, and they actually poured their heart and soul into the animation instead of just making this soulless, oh, this is my job, I just gotta get the job done.
Is he some kind of health nut?
That just doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. and it's lazy and it's cringe and it's just like, oh, I'm just doing my job. It's just my job. It's like, no, dude, this is kids' childhoods we're talking about here. Gotta pour your soul into that, dude. And I expect nothing less. Now, what is this? Forest Never Sleeps. Kind of creepy looking. Creepy AI.
The forest never sleeps. The forest never sleeps. The forest never sleeps. The forest never sleeps.
Oh my gosh,
The forest never sleeps. The forest never sleeps.
Ew. I didn't like that. That had a really evil vibe to it. I don't like evil vibes. I like good vibes. Like this. Okay. Bad example, but yeah. Meat Canyon. Hawktua. I'm excited for this one.
Ah, you heard what about fart to? Fart on that thing.
Right, girls? Squirt to
My upstairs neighbor began listening to the Talk to a podcast. Well, I should say he was watching it. He started watching it 2 months ago. He seemed to mock it at first, mumbling to himself.
No. It's so dumb.
And I didn't pay much attention to it. Things felt so normal then. It wasn't until that night he knocked on my door.
How'd that sound like it was?
He raised his head along with his phone to look at me, a crazed look in his eye, accompanied with a sticky, wet smile. He was showing me the podcast he was watching earlier.
You gotta check out this podcast.
Why do you think
The joke
people
is so
like that
funny.
so much? I wish I
Multi-layered.
knew. Yeah, I do.
I can't recommend it enough.
Oh, the Hawktua thing? It's just the dick-sucking joke, right?
You think it's just that, but then she talks to you. She speaks to me, at least. She saw through me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I could see my soul leave my body.
boys. Hawktua.
There we go.
You are lost, but can easily be found. Spill from your mouth the essence of truth, and it will set you free. Let it spill forth. Fill your chalice with truth.
You could see his obsession.
It's so funny.
But it was just a joke.
What did I tell
Right?
you?
A leak from upstairs began to drip into my apartment. I tried to talk to him about it, but he would never answer his door, only laughing with the podcast blaring at all times of day.
Looks like a Rottweiler's jowls dribbling down.
Out of some morbid curiosity, I tried watching the show, but I didn't understand.
That's where you see. That's the mistake. That's where you go wrong. Oh, she's so stupid. Oh my gosh, she has a podcast now. Oh my god. Well, I'm just gonna watch it, out of curiosity, I guess, because she's so famous. No, do not give in to that, dude. Any attention, whether it's positive or negative, it's still attention. And that is the currency of the internet. It's attention. So don't pay attention to them, dude. Even if you're just doing it ironically, don't do it. You're supporting degeneracy, dude. Stop. Don't.
I couldn't understand. Was it the joke? Was it the girl? Where was the root of his obsession? There was nothing.
Dog tour. Cat meow tour.
She's coming up with tuas for everything. Oh, life tua, death tua. It's all the same tua. Oh, shit. Shit. Beer tua. I just got a beer tua. I just hawk to it into my little glass here. Beer Tua. That's the new one. Fuck. Why did I just pour salt in like that? I'm so dumb. Spit on that thing. Damn it. Beer Tua. Yep.
Now Tua's gonna
Corona Tua.
It's also about pussy, but not about the lady kind, more about the little fur baby kind. I don't want kids though, because I think that the world's a corrupt place and it makes me afraid.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't want to bring another conscious living being into this hellscape we call it Earth.
Oh my gosh.
Hawk Tua, spit on that thing.
I really wouldn't doubt if she said something like that on her podcast. Makes sense. She's basically a talking head for Satan. Basically. She's a talking head for the devil. Spit on that thing.
Face tattoo, it scares me. One day, the laughing stopped. Surely there had to be some reason. Oh, Post Malone, so dreamy. I love his face tattoo. Hawk Tua. Instead of always tired on his cheeks, I wish it said Hawk Tua. How much you think I gotta pay him to put spit on that thing? Tattoos, or if there's any skin left on that beautiful. Hey! Oh! Oh God! Spit on that thing. Oh God! Oh God!
His room is covered in Hawk Tua. Oh no.
Yeah, my dad didn't like the Hawk Tua meme, but I must admit, Hawk Tua! The show does hook you pretty fast. That thing already. And it's not just a one-dimensional joke. It's truly very moving. So funny. Oh, good golly. I'm from the South.
Actually, she's not from the South. That's what I heard. In fact, I heard there's a picture going around of her as a soldier for the Israeli military. Yeah. Apparently. I don't know if it was AI, but yeah. Trust me, bro. She's working for the Israelis. Anyways. See, this is the thing. This is the thing here. I actually beat Meat Canyon to the punch on this one. This is my claymation that I created. Only got 5 likes. Very underrated. So yeah, we're watching it here. Live.
It's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time. Oh, you gotta give him that. I'm sorry, what was that?
I said...
Not as good as Meat Canyons, I'll give you that. But hey, I beat him to the punch. You know what? Should have done better than it did. Come on, man. I made Hawk Tuah out of clay. Come on, bro. No one else has done that yet. Come on, man. Yeah, she caused the destruction. This is what she's doing. She's destroying society with her Hawk Tuah spit. She's causing tsunamis with her Hawk Tuah spit. You know that Florida... hurricane that's going on. Where's the face, bro? Let's see the face. That's the Hawk Tuah girl right there. Wait, that's not the same. Dude, they're canceling it. Oh, here it is. Wait, no, that's not. That's a Hurricane Matthew. That's a different one. Dude, they're trying to cover it up. Because they know it's evidence of demonic activity. They're trying to cover it up because they're scared. Oh no, they're going to find out. They're going to find out the demons are real. We can't let them find out. Is it Hurricane Irma? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about, dude. It made a face, very obviously. And that's the Hawk Tuah girl, okay? That's what I'm trying to say here. Anyways. Now, I'm going to end off the stream reacting to my friend Prismatic's video on quantum lenticulation. Quantum lenticulation, yeah. Let's get right into this. I helped him record this, so let's react to this. This is gonna be interesting.
All right, so, shit. Let's take a walk. Let's walk and talk. I gotta tell you about this.
Dang, the volume is kind of low.
Take a look at the side of the room.
Let's try to capture this.
This is kind of interesting, considering both of our channels, like you're about liminal spaces, and I'm going about mostly about like quantum mechanics and things of that nature.
They kind of cross over.
So, and this is like a serious discussion here that I've noticed that me and, well, let me start by saying this. Start the premise by saying this, that I have noticed that I have reoccurring dreams in the same areas of this same city. I'm not going to tell you which city it is, but I have reoccurring dreams of these same areas in what I would consider to be like an alternate reality, which is where I started developing the thesis of quantum lenticulation.
So this area around here.
It's always the train station, and the reason that I knew that this was legit is because I cross-referenced with a couple people that would have dreams of similar areas in the same city, alternate versions of the same city, without me even telling them, oh, I'm looking at the fucking thing, without me even telling them that that I had these dreams. Like, they told me first, And the way that they would describe the city and the
That's the thing. He didn't even tell them that he had already had these reoccurring dreams before. And that's how you know there's something legit about this.
location in the areas was exactly the way that I had experienced it in my dreams. So it makes me.
So it's like he's already talked to people who have been to the same locations as him in their dreams, and they describe the same kind of differences as if they've been to the same location. And this is something I'm on board with. There's definitely, because I have reoccurring dreams about the same places as well. Like my grandma's cabin, for example. I have reoccurring dreams of it. And I just feel, every time I go back to it, I feel like it's some kind of continuation, or I feel like it's the same place. Like it actually has some kind of reality to it in the dream realm. So I'm totally onto this. I'm totally with him on this. I think the dream realm contains realities that they this is the thing. It's not like the materialists want you to think. They want you to think, oh, when you dream, it's just, your brain is just figuring stuff out, and it's just like, it's all in your brain, bro. It's all reducible to matter. It's all reducible to the synapses and the things firing off in your brain. You can just reduce it to that. No, you can't, dude. I'm telling you. And I've noticed this in my dreams. It'll figure things out for me that I did not figure out. Like, I did not know. So, I mean, I get it. I get that, like, it's not like we can prove this, okay? But we're not materialists. And we're not reductionists either. We're not just gonna say, oh, yeah, we'll just dismiss it because we don't have any solid evidence. Like, no. We don't need solid evidence. Our experience is enough, okay? You don't always need hard scientific evidence to believe things. And this is the ironic thing, is materialists, atheists, they accept a ton of things without evidence, dude. Tons of things. An innumerable amount of things. Like morality, logic, the laws of logic. Like, where's that? Where's that in the material world? It's not there. Then they'll just say, oh, it's a construct. No, it's not. Then I can just say, oh, logic is actually this. It's actually this other thing. And you can't, that's the thing. There's an objectivity to it. These transcendentals that they accept without evidence. I want to get more into that. I will in these streams. We're going to get into transcendentals. We're going to get into debunking the materialist paradigm, the atheist paradigm. It's all nonsense. And I'm getting close to being able to really talk about it because I'm excited about it. I think we really have all the pieces we need to debunk materialism and debunk atheism as a whole paradigm. It's done.
Think about what I call quantum lenticulation. And the reason I call it that is because if you are looking into atoms or quantum mechanics, that multiple places can exist at the same space at the same time. Where's the camera? On this side or that side? This side. Okay. Multiple places can exist at the same place at the same time, not being aware of each other. That's the mystery of quantum mechanics and atoms. As soon as we started learning atomic structure, because it's mostly empty space, these bubbles go in and out of each other without actually touching. They are mostly empty space. It's like a little solar system. The sun, and you have the electrons and I think neutrons. Yeah. Spinning around it, right?
So he's pointing out the fractal relationship between our solar system and the structure of an atom. So you know how atoms are spheres orbiting spheres? It's from The Amazing World of Gumball. Spheres orbiting spheres. And in space, we also have spheres orbiting spheres. Coincidence? I don't think so. It's from Darwin Watterson right there. It's a quote from Darwin Watterson.
Without touching, interacting, and stuff like that. So the whole thing here, the quantum manipulation idea is that.
You know, let's just pull up that video real quick. I just want to. Amazing World of Gumball. It's a good show. It really is.
Life. People. And one question to drive it. Why? We look out into space for an answer, but just find spheres orbiting spheres. We look inside ourselves for an answer, but just find spheres orbiting spheres. Coincidence?
That right there. That little tidbit right there. It's pretty deep. Pretty deep for a kid's show. It's a good little observation. Yeah.
Multiple places can exist at the same time in the same place without being aware of each other, being completely unaware of each other, and being functional. So that means that this place probably exists on another reality. Fuck. Is it still recording?
Yeah.
I know I'm getting a call.
Oh, you are.
Shit.
Okay, we can stop it there.
Okay. God, I can't believe I'm out here like doing this shit right now. What was I saying?
So you're talking about the neutron, like how it relates to like the atom, with neutrons and electrons. Jimmy Neutron.
I think more or less what I was trying to get at is that like atomic structure is the building blocks of all matter, right?
Right.
So with the whole idea that these atoms or that these different universes can coexist on top of each other without being aware of each other leads me to one outcome or one potentially possible, and I call it quantum lenticulation.
Quantum lenticulation.
Be familiar with the term lenticulation because what it is those baseball cards or things of the sort that when you start turning it, the image that's on it starts to become something else completely.
He's talking about those baseball cards, where you turn it slightly and it shows a whole different image. Gotta bring those back, bro. Those are old school, cool stuff.
And the only reason is because it's jagged and you can only see one image when you're looking at it at a specific angle.
Yeah, the point is that you're holding the same physical object. It's the same atoms, same structure. But when you just turn it slightly, it becomes a whole different image. And basically saying that can happen on the level of atoms, on the level of realities, frequencies, Okay.
Quantum lenticulation, which I was thinking about calling it like atomic lenticulation, but I think quantum makes a little more sense, is the idea that that entire phenomena holds true with atomic structure, and that you're not existing, you're not experiencing this reality through perspective, but rather frequency. So different frequencies.
That's good too. That this idea that that your consciousness, your own ability to perceive things, can't just be reduced to your physical brain and your body and your eyeballs perceiving. Sorry. I got hiccups and I'm trying to hold them back. Basically, this idea that your consciousness can't be reduced to just your physical form perceiving the physical reality at a material level. There's frequency that goes into it too. Frequency, and I would also say patterns, and fractals will influence the way you perceive reality, and those can't be quantified from a materialist lens because they're beyond material. Frequency, for example, it's not a material thing. Sound waves, those aren't material. It's something else. It's something more ethereal.
Frequencies are different channels of reality within the same atomic structure. This is here right now because the atomic structure allows it to be.
Right. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Really, dude. I mean, if you do think about it on the level of frequency and relating it to lenticulation, how like it's the same image, it's the same, like if you have one of those cards, you have the same card, like it's the same object in your hand, but when you turn it at a different angle, it becomes a completely different image. Yeah, so the act of the turning of a card is analogous to the change in frequency. That's the point. So you're basically saying this location can have that same effect, and all locations can.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, you go ahead.
I want to say that I want to call it quantum lenticulation because when it comes to actual lenticulation with the baseball cards, you really have like a maximum of like 2 or 3 different perspectives, different images.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
When you imply quantum, you're also implying infinite, right? The structure of an atom is round, it spins forever, and that means that it could also be an infinite number of realities, serving infinite numbers of possibilities. The thing that's interesting about this is most of the dreams that I've heard about or talked about are existing on this area, which is a train track. And it's the first place on the city, I think, that was actually built around the train station. And I think most cities were kind of like that. Like, this is the part that connected all the, I guess, industrial revolution cities during the industrial revolution.
Right.
So
No, yeah, that's true.
It's ironic in the sense that that's how the world connected.
Right.
That's how our world connected through train stations, which is ironic because like when we're having these connected dreams about alternate realities, and it's from this spot.
Yeah.
It's a train station.
Oh yeah, dude.
And it's connecting alternate realities, not just cities.
That's an interesting tidbit. This idea that there's an analogy going on here where the train stations having these reoccurring dreams of these specific actual locations, train stations, which are these places where different cities connect together, and how that is analogous with what he's describing about different realities meeting in the same place. So there's kind of a what's the word? Analogy, I guess. There's an analogy, there's another word for it, but I can't think of it. Holy shit. So I got something to say about that. So in a way you could relate this to liminality, because liminal
actually means transitional space.
Liminal. Yeah. And, I mean, I already described it, so.
So if you think about it, a train station
This video
is a
pretty
trend.
fucking deep. It's like, it's kind of both of our special.
Yeah, a train station is a liminal space. It is. Because it's a transitional space. It's a place of transition. It's a place where you're moving from one place to another. And you'll notice in a lot of liminal space compilations, people saying, bro, I've been to this place in my dream before. Bro, why does this look so familiar? Bro, what about that? Like, there's something there.
Yeah, this is actually better than my whole idea. But yeah,
I'm taking you to, like, we're gonna go kind of like on the bridge.
Okay.
Because I wanted to show you a specific spot that I have, like, it's this underpass and it's this train track.
Yeah.
Constantly, you know, throughout my life, I had dreams of the same area. So, like, I grew up here, came around, you know, whatever. But what is that? Oh, there it is. It's not that far.
Oh, dang, I can't hear him.
We're about to go over an underpass.
That's why we need those clip-on mics.
Okay.
And I've driven under it, I've walked under it in the dreams. I've driven under it like shit, dude. Millions of times probably. But in real life. But in the dreams, I also driven under it and run under it or whatever. But the weird part is, I was tripped, that, and this is an underpass, right, for the train tracks?
Yeah.
At the very bottom of the underpass, there's a door that leads to, like, an underground bar.
What?
So, like,
Oh, in your dream. Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
And
I see.
I'm talking about, like, the lenticulation, the quantum lenticulation, alternate reality version of this place.
Okay, got it.
And I've heard other people describe the same fucking location. They see a door there, right? And we're about to look at that location right now.
So the same people he's asked about their dreams, they describe the exact same location that he's been to. That's evidence, dude. I take that as evidence. Maybe experience-based evidence. It's what's the word? Dang it! Why am I losing stuff right now? It's because of this. My mind is escaping me.
Okay.
Right there.
Right there. Really?
See how it's an overpass?
Yeah. So let's just get that.
Here, let me take this real quick.
Yeah, okay.
This is the overpass. You can shine that light down there?
Yeah.
Can't really see it that well.
It's not very bright,
but
you see
that
general
saying there's a
area.
door.
Yeah.
That's where it is.
Am I looking at it? Okay, yeah, I'm seeing it right.
In the dream realm, there's a door there.
There is a door in that area. In this alternate reality version of this city.
Testimonial evidence. That's what I was going to say. It's testimonial evidence.
Now, like, some of my friends, family, whoever know, like, actually sees this video, they might tell me the same fucking thing. That they've seen something like this. But I've got a lot of good, there's been people that tell me they've seen the same shit. That right there, there's a door. I don't know why the fuck it's blurry, bro.
Just click it. You just gotta click the screen.
Is it going? I don't know. It's too
Maybe
fucking dark.
yeah,
it's too dark. It's too dark. There it goes.
It's
God,
not-
dude, come on.
It's part of the dream.
It's part of the dreamy vibe.
Yeah, well, I guess it does kind of fit in there. All right, I'll hand it back to you.
I just
There. Yeah, sorry.
All right, dude. That's
So, the idea is that multiple realities. Oh, can you see me?
Yeah, there you go.
Multiple realities exist at the same time in the same spot, and The only difference that separates them is frequency, because nothing's actually physical. If you look at an atomic structure, it's mostly empty space. There's a nucleus at the center, and then you have the what is it? Electron.
I wouldn't exactly say nothing is physical. I'd just say you can't reduce everything to physicality. That's the way I would word it. Just saying.
Neutrons, and I think protons or neutrons, one of the two, right? And that's like, you put a basketball in the middle of a football field, and that's the space between the neutron, or the nucleus, and the electrons and protons, neutrons, whatever, you know, I don't know which ones. But anyways, it's empty space, you know, and they call them particles, by the way, and there's no proof that it's actually a physical fucking particle. They just call it particles, but these particles zip in and out of reality, so where the fuck are they coming from? And where the fuck are they going? We don't know. You know, it's like, it's, you know, liminal space. Yeah. In a sense that there's no fucking knowing where it comes, where it starts and where it ends.
Right. Right.
And so what I'm getting at here is that because we can't put a solid definition on what atoms exactly are, what they're comprised of, the particles, and we break it down to the minuscule details, that these realities, a single atom is serving an infinite amount of purposes, right? It's the same amount of atoms here as the same amount of atoms on another reality that looks completely different. But the reason that I'm thinking that this makes sense, or that this is happening, is I think that these particular atomic structures are similar in nature, therefore it's got to be close in frequency. So we're going back and forth in a dream state and a reality state, because that dream state might not actually even be that much of a dream state. It might be a reality that we're traveling back and forth, different atomic structures. Maybe on the...
That kind of reminds me of like astral projection. People who claim that they've, in the dream world, have been able to like look down on their bodies, sleeping, traveling to places, you know, like, and being aware, as lucid as they're doing it. I've experienced that probably like once or twice. It's a little weary. I mean, I get a little, I think it's kind of weird when I like, trying to bring about that experience like voluntarily. Like, oh, I'm listening to a lucid dream frequency, and that's putting me in the lucid dream state, and now I can travel to these realities. I don't know. It starts to get a little new agey, little occulty, but you know, I'm not going to deny the truth to
this alternate reality.
There's truth to it.
You have an atomic, physical, human structure that exists close to your structure.
Yeah.
And so therefore you inhabit it while they're awake. You're sharing the same fucking experience exactly as is. That's probably what deja vu is. Hopping back and forth. So you're experiencing somebody else's reality, and somebody else is dreaming your reality.
Yeah.
And you get the whole fucking concept. Quantum articulation is saying that this could all be happening at the same fucking time. Thoughts as well. It's kind of hard with the fucking light in my face.
Dude, that's really good though. And there's definitely, I think, and it's so weird because so many liminal spaces that you see online, people all the time be in the comments saying, bro, I feel like I've been here in a dream before. And the most popular ones, people, like multiple people will all be saying, like, I feel like I've been here before. It just seems there's something so familiar about this place.
This is kind of on the spot. Like, I've been wanting to make a video about quantum articulation for a while, but I just, you know, I didn't know how to articulate this stuff. But it's just on the night that we were trying to make some videos. Just so happens that we decided to go to the train track. I think it's because the like train was going by and shit. And I'm like, wow, that's fucking loud. But I just kind of put that connection together just tonight. That
wow.
The fact that a train station is what connected this town to the rest of the world is interesting. That a train station is connecting this world to alternate worlds.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder if this blows up or whatever, if anybody like sees this and has a similar experience, I want to know, is it train station related dreams? Or do you have...
I would say it's liminal related. Any location that involves that's a transitional space, like say like a hallway, you know, when you're walking down a hallway in a hotel, that's a transitional space from one point to another, from like the lobby to your room, you know. That's a transitional space, is that hallway in a hotel. As well as, let's see what else, like a locker room, that too, that could also be considered transitional space, where you go and you get dressed and then you shower and whatever, and then you move from that spot to the gym or to outside or to wherever you're going, which that's when I've had reoccurring dreams of, is the locker room. So that's my input on that.
alternate versions of your city that you have like reoccurred dreams of, like you repeatedly visit in your sleep?
Yeah.
Is this something that multiple people, it's just something that we haven't talked about? Like, let me know.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Start a discussion in the comments. We want to hear your guys' experiences, your dreams,
Fuck
if they
liking
relate to
and
this.
subscribing, dude. I want to break reality. Let's fucking like get to the bottom of this shit.
All right.
Yeah, that's the video. Yeah, it's a good video, guys. You guys should definitely check out Prismatic's channel, subscribe. Also subscribe to my channel and my, Walls with Eyes channel, all that stuff. Yeah, it's probably my best stream so far, I would say. I really hope it all saves. I'd be really mad if this didn't save for some reason, so. Anyways, guys, I think we're going to end it there. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.